Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Hey Aries, how are all you guys doing? I hope you're doing great and life is treating you great and you're having a great day. So if you wouldn't mind, would you like and subscribe for an energetic exchange between us? It would really help me out if you decide to do so. All right, Aries, so what we're going to do today is a message for today. So I pulled 3 cards because we have 3 questions here. And your message for today is the card 1 is what should I be aware of? And I got high heart chakra. So let's look that up. It's number 6, high heart chakra. So what you should be aware of is divine love, selflessness, spiritual compassion, oneness through heart-centered bliss, healing, gratitude, giving, love, dharma, patience, joy. Okay, this card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop away our edges and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher selves commune or for illuminated perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. The ways you can bring joy to yourself and others. The thymus gland behind your sternum, a little above the heart, okay, is your healing position. Very interesting. So what you should be aware of is your high heart chakra. So really be compassionate with the situation, be selfless, bring a spirit of healing and gratitude into it is really going to help you. All right, let's see. Okay, what can I grow from is card 2, and it's number 17, awakened awareness. So what you can grow from is this card is a reminder to wake up. There are many levels and stages of awakening. There is no on-off switch. Keep learning and putting yourself into situations where you can grow. Sometimes we go back to sleep, so stay aligned with your inner guidance and find ways to remember to wake up. So it's a really good card. Find your unique way to connect to the divine inside you, not as an external seeking, but as a receptive allowing. Be inspired to see the question at hand with a different perspective. Look between the lines for deeper interpretation. Okay? So we are conditioned to be disoriented in our physical reality so that anything outside of it becomes unfathomable. Thus, we seek a framework that parallels the nature of the laws of this limiting place. And yet there's a lot more going on, and our awakening awareness would like us to stretch our consciousness to grasp it. This awareness activates our intuitive system, helps us to navigate what is true, and supports us in becoming more sovereign and empowered. When we become ensnared in the matrix, when we are lost in what is running us internally, running away and or distracting ourselves may offer short-term relief or band-aid our subtle but deep suffering. Society is coated with a layer of conformity. The idea of that's just the way things are done. Roadblocks questions when things may be out of alignment. But as we step free and awaken, we gain a more holistic approach to consciousness and come to know ourselves more deeply. We can then take things into our own hands and make changes in the world, thus regaining energy, choice, and abundance that is rightfully ours. As we wriggle into the revelations of freedom, we can't help but awaken those around us. Okay. I love that. So what does, no, that's not the right question. Where should I put my energy? And I got number 56, vulnerability is where you should put your energy, which is interesting. I love that. I can find it. Okay. So you should put your energy into vulnerability. Be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe and nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped, a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of disease is to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. So vulnerability is real strength. It involves healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart raw truths, compassion for others, and removing your armor. Okay, so that is where you should put your energy, is into being vulnerable. Sounds good. Good advice. I love this book. I love these cards and the guidebook. I did write you guys a poem. I wrote, "Let your path be filled with joy, laughter, and fun, for laughter truly is the best medicine. So take life by the horns, but also with a light grip, knowing that at times adjustments will be made. Your journey is your own, but we are all connected. Connection will help guide you and protect you. Use your connection to source as your compass and true north." All right. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on with the person on your mind. Spirit, can you tell me about the person on Aries' mind, please? Let's get down to business. We've got a King of Pentacles. So maybe they're towards Capricorn or Virgo. All right, so maybe your person is focused on their finances currently. Maybe they're very much focused on their business. They could have a business. They're really focused on making money is what I'm getting. We have a Page of Cups. So maybe this person has some type of financial offer for you. Possibly. They could want to make amends with you in some type of way. They want to make things right. Oh my. Okay. So possibly your person is searching for some type of business opportunity for themselves. Because I've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So your person could be even going through bankruptcy at this time. Your person is not doing well financially. They're in a bad spot with their finances. So I feel like they're more concerned with money right now and financial opportunities for them. And they're trying to rack their brain on how to come up with money. Because I feel like they're in financial, like, bank failure. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's really bad. I've got the 5 of Pentacles. So this person could have to, their house could be in foreclosure. I mean, with these two cards together, this person could be homeless even. Like, they're going to be on the streets if they don't figure something out. Okay, so your person's really in a bad spot. Clarify the King of Pentacles. So this person there's some type of self-loathing that's going on with this person. So I feel like they made some type of bad judgment call when it comes to money. And now they are they're suffering. Your person's suffering financially. And possibly they're ignoring financial. People might be trying to, like, this person has debts and possibly they're ignoring the debt collector's calls. All right. This person is very insecure when it comes to money, but they lack some type of self-awareness. Like, so maybe they're blaming other people for their financial setbacks. Clarify the Page of Cups. The Devil in reverse. Okay, they could be a Capricorn. So this person is possibly looking for some type of opportunity, and they're trying not to like limit themselves. They're telling themselves that they can fix this, that they can make this right, that there's some, if they have, like if I have the will, there's a way. Like, I'm going to figure this out is what I'm getting. So your person is trying to gain back some type of control when it comes to their finances. But they have a lot of resentment built up, possibly towards somebody else who got them involved in some type of financial scheme, promising them a lot of possibilities. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I've got the 2 of Cups. So they're in some type of connection, and they feel like this connection has led to financial failure for them. So they feel like somebody has done them extremely dirty and taken advantage of them and basically like drain them of everything they have. So your person feels like whatever connection they're in is a complete failure financially. And this connection's very unstable. You know, when people are in this dark of a place financially, then all they do is they blame each other, they fight with each other. That, you know, when you're experiencing financial problems like this, it leads to resentment, it leads to anger, it leads to fights, big time. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. So emotionally, so the person on your mind could also be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But emotionally, because of their financial problems, this person is very emotionally insecure. And they have some type of lack mindset when it comes to their feelings. They feel very isolated emotionally, and they're very worried emotionally. So this person, and also they possibly feel like they don't have anything to offer you when it comes to what's going on with them. So they're in need. The person on your mind is in need. And and I feel like they could be like emotionally distraught is what I'm getting. They're a wreck. Clarify Judgment in reverse. The Magician. Okay. Let me clarify the Magician. Tell me about the Magician, please. Okay. The person on your mind is in some type of destructive behavior financially. They did something destructive financially. All right. But they're trying to create some type of opportunity for themselves financially, and they're taking some type of risk, possibly. They're trying to manifest money, this person, but I don't think they're going about it the right way. This person could be trying to manifest money in an unlawful way, because I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. So possibly this person is doing something shady when it comes to them trying to get back on their feet financially. Okay, something that they're taking no disregard for their consequences, and it's impulsive, and it doesn't have any direction. So possibly they're going to do something crazy, the person on your mind. Because it's at this point, they're like, what do I have to lose? I have nothing. So maybe they're having some type of dark thoughts when it comes to getting out of this financial situation they find themselves in. Clarify the Devil in reverse. Okay, we've got the Five of Wands. So possibly somebody wants to detach from something, from a karmic connection, all right? Because these two do not make a good team, that's for sure. Okay, they're not on the road to financial freedom. So possibly your person is trying to free themselves from some type of karmic situation. And they feel like that would bring back control. But but these two are fighting. Like this person won't let them go. Or, yeah, it's what I'm getting. They're trying to manipulate them in some type of way to keep them there. Clarify the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. I've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this person feels like this connection didn't bring them any type of security or stability. This connection led to financial failure for them with this other person. And they feel empty. Okay, the person on your mind feels empty. They do not have feelings. They feel kind of numb. This person is numb from this whole situation, and they feel numb toward this other person. It's like that they're experiencing so much stress that they're kind of like shutting down emotionally from this person, and they feel like this person is the bad guy. Like they are the person who has created for them complete and utter chaos. And possibly they realized that this was not real love, that this was a false start in love that they had with this person. At one time, they could have thought that this was their person, but now they're realizing that this was not a true love connection. And intuitively, the other person could know that this person could be like repressing emotions for you. Okay, and they are very blocked off and cold and detached from them. Clarify the King of Cups. The Tower. So the person on your mind is experiencing some type of emotional tower. Emotionally, their feelings are changing or awakening. Possibly they abandon you. But emotionally, okay, something's happening with the way they feel about you is what I'm getting. Clarify the Tower. Okay, they've got new perspective about how they feel about you. Their feelings for you, they're not seeing you the same way as they once did. Maybe this person had some type of false narrative when it comes to you. But they see you in a different light. They could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Clarify the Hanged Man. Okay, I feel like they realized that they moved on from you and that was a mistake. Leaving you behind, walking away from you, moving in a different direction, choosing something else over you was them being a fool. And they know it now. And their emotions are overflowing for you. I feel like this person is crying their eyes out when it comes to you. Emotionally, they're distraught over you. And possibly they know that you possibly are going to have some type of new beginning elsewhere. But they see your willpower and your determination and you're going places, and they know it. With the Chariot, I feel like this person knows that you're going places, and they should have gotten in your chariot with you and went with you, and they know it. Clarify the 5 of Wands. Okay, I've got the 6. So this person, and then I got the King of Wands. So this person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I feel like there's a lot of fighting that they're dealing with, but they're tired of this. The person on your mind is tired of the drama. They're tired of the cycle that they're in. They want to detach from this situation. They're already detaching emotionally from this person. So emotionally, this person is not with the person they're with. They might be there physically, but emotionally, this person is not there. They've detached from this connection with this person. And they realized that this connection was dark, and they were telling themselves, they thought they knew this person, but they didn't know them, is what I'm getting. So they could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this person wants to move toward their passion, their desire. They want to move in a direction that they actually feel something for. I feel like this person's desires are with you, and they want to move in your direction. And they want to move away from the fighting. They're over it. They want a change. So possibly this person now is seeing the bigger picture, and they're realizing what they truly want. And they don't want the situation that they're in now. Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse, please. Okay, they could have committed themselves to something that was phony. And possibly they did this because out of fear. They did this because they had some type of blocked heart chakra. But I feel like this person is feeling very empty in this commitment. All right, and I feel like they possibly are throwing themselves a pity party. So they could be having to deal with a commitment, but they don't want to be in this commitment. And possibly they got in this commitment, they did something reckless, and they recklessly decided to commit to somebody without knowing exactly who this person was, what they truly had to offer them, what was really going on with this person. I feel like they were duped. This person fell for some type of illusion because this person was in magician energy, and they tricked your person, and they fell for some type of trickster, and they committed to that trickster. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the person on your mind did do something impulsive. They committed, I feel like they got themselves into some kind of commitment, thinking that this person had money. This person does not have money. Okay, this person has nothing to offer them financially. These two don't have two pennies to rub together at this point. Your person is very unhappy with themselves that they did not get all the facts, that they leapt without looking, that they just went for something that was shiny, but it was you know, it was the evil witch offering them the poisonous apple, and your person ate that apple, is what I'm getting. And now their stomach is, now they're throwing up. Clarify the Hierophant, please. So other people could have got this person to commit. So maybe your person, other people told them that this is what they should do. And instead of listening to their intuition, because part of the Ace of Cups in reverse is you're not really listening to your intuition. All right? You're repressing your intuitive flow. So I feel like this person, other people pressured them or told them that this was a good idea to commit to this situation. But they should have never listened to these people. Clarify the Four of Cups. Okay, so this person is very unhappy and they're reminiscing about the past and they're really reflecting on the past, and they do miss you. They think about you. They think about how different their life would be if they made different choices in the past. So I feel like the past haunts this person. They could be not sleeping well and they wake up and because they're dreaming of you or they're thinking about you, and they wake up in a cold hard sweat because they know that you were the choice that their heart was telling them to move in your direction, but they didn't listen to their heart, is what I'm getting. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Okay, these other people that got your person to commit are now worried. They're very worried and they're having anxiety because they know that that they gave your person bad advice. So these people are realizing that they did something foolish they didn't do your person any favors. They actually made their life really complicated. Clarify the King of Wands, please. Okay. So this King of Wands is now wide awake. Okay, and now they're placing boundaries with people, and they are cutting, I feel like they're possibly getting rid of these friends that gave them this bad advice. They've cut ties with them because they're really irritated and upset with how things have played out for them. And also this could be you. You've placed boundaries with this person from your past, and your person's not happy that you've placed boundaries, that you see them for who they are, that you've figured things out. So I think both of you could be like in an energy of being defensive and placing boundaries with people. Because now possibly both of you know what you want, and maybe you want something different than this person now. But I feel like this person possibly knows that you're very defensive when it comes to them, and that kind of has them up in their head. because they know in the past they didn't treat you the way that they should have treated you. They're very dissatisfied with their past actions is what I'm getting. Possibly they played games with you. They decided to move in a different direction away from you, and that was not the direction that they should have went, and they know that. All right, I feel like a lot of you are moving forward and going to have a new beginning is what I'm getting. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Six of Cups. The Empress. So you could be... So this person is now realizing that you were the abundant one. You were the loving one. You were the one... You're divine. They're realizing that now. Okay, that you were actually the real Empress. And I feel like they felt they're with something that's counterfeit. And they know that. But you are the real deal. Okay? And in the past, they could have made a decision to be with you. The abundant one. The one that has everything to offer them. The accomplished one. The one that has evolved. So I feel like they know that you have evolved and you're standing in your divine power. You are like a god or a goddess energy. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Okay, these people in your person's life that gave them bad advice are really worried because there's some type of change happening. There's a turning point. Okay, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay, the change is your person sees these people for who they truly are. And they see they see everything for what it truly is. Your person has had a spiritual awakening. And it's created chaos. It's created an ego death. They're awake now. They're awake to these people that in the past they trusted. And they're awake to this karmic relationship. They're seeing everything. They're not blind anymore. And I feel like they're not repressing or denying how they feel about you. I feel like they can't deny it anymore. They can't deny how they feel about you. It's just there. And this person has a lot of emotions for you. They could be a Leo. Okay, what's the Sun? What's the Sun? This person could realize that you were the light in their life. You are the sun. You are their positivity. The Hermit. Okay, so your person could feel like they're all alone because now they're seeing clearly. They could be, so now they're going within. They could be going through the dark night of the soul even. I feel like they are. The person on your mind is going through the dark night of the soul. Because this kind of financial issues would make anybody go into a dark place. They could be a Virgo. Clarify the Hermit. Okay, so what once was hidden is now out in the open. With the Moon in reverse. So things are coming out in the open. And your person is very insecure because now they know things. They see things. Things have been exposed to this person. So people are exposed for who and what they are. And your person is possibly realizing that what they did was, the choices they made was because of they were repressing their emotions. They were confused. They misinterpreted y'all's connection. and they were insecure. So I feel like they're realizing that they let their ego get in the way of this connection, is what I'm getting. Clarify the moon in reverse. Yeah. The Emperor. So now they're taking back their power. Your person is using their authority. They're putting everybody in their place, and they're moving in a way of power and authority. So your person is making power moves at this time. They're trying to go into boss energy and own up to things and move forward and take charge. So they're trying to be practical. They're trying to protect themselves and the situation, and they're trying to gain back their stability and put some structure back into their life. I feel like their life has been lacking structure, and they're trying to rebuild it. Clarify the Emperor. They feel like you're their divine counterpart. I've got the Emperor and the Empress. They feel like you two are, that you were their divine match. And now they're seeing that. Clarify the Emperor. Okay, now they want to share and give of themselves with you. They want to be more open. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Okay. They could be making a choice to open up to you. They're feeling generous. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay. I've got the Seven of Wands. So this person could be making choices and standing their ground when it comes to their choices. So they're not backing down with their choices. Okay. So these other people no longer have the power over your person that they once did. Okay. They're telling these people to back off, and they're standing their ground when it comes to their choices about what they're going to give to. Don't tell me what to do or what to give to. All right, it's my choice. I'm going to do what I want to now, okay, is what they're saying. I don't want your advice. I don't need your input, because they don't trust these people. Clarify the Empress, please. Okay, so you are really working on yourself, or maybe you're really focused on your career at this time, and it's paying off for you. I feel like you've worked through this situation from the past, and it's really paid off for you. Okay, I feel like whatever you're doing what's best for you, and that's great. Whatever you're focused on, it's moving in the right direction, because you're coming out as the Empress. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So you could be working through some type of disagreement or the conflict, or somebody that was sneaky with you in the past. So possibly a lot of you are trying to figure out this connection, and you're working through what really happened in the past. Possibly it was a lot to deal with, and there was a lot of drama, and possibly you're realizing that somebody was very sneaky with you, and you've kind of figured out what was going on in the past. And that's why you cut this person off. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Oh, so your boundaries with this person, or whatever you said to them, Okay, has them feeling lost, in a state of despair. Okay, this person feels very disconnected from you and possibly like they can't access you and your energy, that you have your sword up, and it has them feeling very discouraged. So the person on your mind could feel very lost at this time because they lost you, which was you are the positivity in this person's life. You are their source of sunshine. And I feel like after you went away, things got really chaotic for them, especially financially. Clarify the Seven of Wands. They could be an Aquarius. Okay, so this person is deciding that I'm going to stand my ground when it comes to my routine and where I think things will be productive and what I want to give to and what I'm going to invest in. So this person is trying to set up some type of routine, all right, and they're slowly trying to get back on their feet, or it's taking them some time. So I feel like your person's trying to get back on their feet. They're trying to rebuild, and they're trying to protect themselves from people who have led them astray, people who possibly have taken advantage of them, people who gave them bad advice. And I feel like they're trying to protect themselves from everybody around them. So they're very defensive. They're on guard. All right. And they're just like, they're focused on money and work. And they're being efficient, the person on your mind. Okay. Clarify the Fool, please. Clarify the Fool. Okay, they were a fool to walk away from you, or to let you walk away, whichever. This person was a fool and they know it. They should have never let you go. Clarify the Eight of Cups. They let you go because there was somebody else. It was a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who was depending on them and they felt indebted to. So this person is with somebody who has depleted them. All right? Somebody who is self-centered, jealous, and smothers them. And I feel like that's why this person is in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's because of this person. And actually, this person they could even practice the dark arts. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse is known to practice the dark arts, but they don't have to. But I feel like this person was very jealous. They could have known about you, or yeah, they found out about you, I think. Possibly. I don't know, but this person is very jealous in nature. All right, and toxic and clingy. So I feel like this person that they were dealing with was and they realized that this person was the biggest mistake they ever made, was getting involved with this person and committing to this situation. They wish they could undo this connection. Right. So I feel like they're stuck. Claire, tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, they want to end things with this person. Or they are ending things with this person. So your person could be getting out of some type of relationship because this person has created them a financial... This person has taken from them and depleted them, and your person's at rock bottom currently. Okay, clarify death. Clarify death. Oh, this Queen of Pentacles is having an ego death because they know that your person has feelings for you, is what I'm getting. They're experiencing some type of emotional death. Emotional ending. Tell me more about death, please. Tell me more about death. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles could know that it's only a matter of time before your person reaches out to you, before they move in your direction, is what I'm getting. That they're wanting to turn their back on them and end things with them, is what I'm getting. All right, I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead and see what's upcoming for you, Aries. We've got Ace of Pentacles. So there's a blessing upcoming for you. Something tangible. We've got the Hierophant. So you could have an abundant new beginning with a commitment. You could get in a commitment. You could meet a Taurus. We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got Strength. So you could meet a Leo upcoming. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I've got the Hangman. So you could meet a Pisces. Okay. Clarify the Hangman. Oh. I've got the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So a lot of you are going to have new perspective when it comes to what you want to give to upcoming, because you're going to realize that something is not right and you're possibly going to break up with somebody upcoming. All right. So you're going to realize something about a connection upcoming, and possibly you're going to dissolve it. But that's just for some of you. Clarify the Hierophant. We got the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. The Chariot. Okay, so you could meet a Cancer upcoming. I feel like there's a commitment headed your way. Somebody's going to make you some type of offer, and they're serious. This is going to be a stable offer. Possibly this is going to lead to marriage, a proposal. So some of you upcoming, somebody could propose to you. If you're already with somebody, then your relationship could take a very serious turn. If you're not with somebody, you might meet the one upcoming. All right, and this is going to be a very powerful connection, one that is successful. So a lot of you are going to meet your person upcoming. All right, possibly your twin flame, if you want to call it that, or your soulmate, whichever. Clarify the Nine of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups. Clarify the Four of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups. And then we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Wands in reverse. Justice. Okay, a lot of you are experiencing a lot of worry, and you're unsatisfied when it comes to your love life. Okay, and maybe you're exhausted. All right, but I feel like things will come together upcoming, and the scales will be balanced for you. All right, so you're going to figure some things out upcoming, and you'll gain some truth and clarity, and you'll find your balance upcoming. If you're feeling worried and anxious and unhappy when it comes to love, and maybe when it comes to a person, then I feel like you're going to be able to figure things out when it comes to this connection or this person upcoming. All right, so maybe the truth will come out. Some type of truth could be revealed to you upcoming. You could meet a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio upcoming, or a Libra, Taurus. Clarify strength. We've got the Empress. Ooh. Clarify the Empress. The Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the High Priestess. Okay. All right. I feel like you're going to really stand in your power upcoming. Okay, and abundance is going to flow to you upcoming. I feel like possibly somebody is making their way towards you, but they're taking their time. They have a lot to offer you though. They're reliable. All right, they could be a light worker. They could be very spiritual, this person. They have a lot of passion for you. All right, or they're a passionate person. They could have fire in their chart, and they're going through some type of ending. So maybe that's why it's taking them a while to make their way towards you. But I feel like somebody is headed your way their intuition is guiding them towards you, is what I'm getting. But they're going through some type of death. And this could be you too, upcoming, possibly. You're going to stand in your power. You're going to be practical. All right, you're going to trust yourself, and you're going to move toward what your passion is telling you. And you're going to end something possibly. So just take that how it resonates. Possibly a lot of you are going to have some type of rebirth. And with every ending is a new beginning anyways. So after if you do end up ending something, then a new cycle will begin for you. Okay, I think that's the reading. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get these cards for you guys. I'm going to pull 3. Well, 3. We've got community, number 7. We've got attachment. So somebody could have been wearing a mask with you and attached to their shadow energy, or they had karmic attachments. And then we've got journey. Okay. Clarify community, please. We've got new life. So maybe through your community, you're going to experience a new life. Maybe you're going to make new friends. Okay, new opportunities, new energy. Clarify attachment. Okay, thanker. So somebody who was attached to all the wrong things is really thinking about their choices in life. Right? So I feel like you have somebody in their head. Clarify journey. We have a higher power. So some of you are being guided by a higher power towards something brighter, some type of adventure. Right? So you could be taking a journey either physically or mentally, or both, upcoming, and the divine is guiding you toward this new beginning. Clarify new life. Rest and rejuvenation. So possibly after a time of being alone and going within, you're going to experience a new life. So a lot of you, through meditation could help you moving forward with some clarity. Clarified thinker. All right, the third chakra, Archangel Camille. Okay. Tell me more about thinker. So I think you've activated this person's heart. Woman holding a coin. Okay, so this person is seeing you as the nurturing, practical, loving person that you are. Somebody's really thinking about you, or this could be you or them. Okay, they could be thinking about how they let money come in between you two. And it was all an illusion, that they fell for somebody who was wearing a mask, that they were attached to somebody who was not who they appeared to be. So the person on your mind could realize that they attached themselves to somebody who made them false promises and who was fake, superficial, vain, and well, they're a Queen of Wands a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody very self-centered. Clarify higher power, please. Okay. We've got 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So I feel like you need, with this journey that possibly you're going to embark on, Spirit is saying trust your intuition, trust that a higher power is looking over you, is what I'm getting. Tell me more about higher power. So you could be guided by Archangel Metatron and by Archangel Raphael at this time. All right. So the angels could be guiding you to this new beginning, this journey of self-realization, of self-activation, of just something exciting is what I'm getting. So I feel like something very exciting is up ahead for you. And somebody is really thinking about you, and they're brokenhearted because they got deceived, and you're going to have success while they're anxious. All right. Let's end with the Divine Energy Oracle. All right. And I chose Be True to Yourself. So let's just read what this has to say for you. Be true. If I can find it. I wish they had numbers on them. I should have looked before. Be true to yourself. Okay, I found it. 18. Sorry about that. It took me a minute. I couldn't see what was right in front of me. Maybe that was the person on your mind. Okay. You may feel pressured to meet the expectations of others over listening to and following your own inner counsel. Are you tempted to seek the approval of others instead of pursuing what you really feel and want to do? This is your opportunity to break free from the tendency to abandon yourself because of misplaced values. Summon your divine energy and call in the strength to rise to be true to yourself no matter what others think. Your divine energy is calling you to be true to yourself and reclaim your personal integrity, no matter how frightening it may feel. Honor and lovingly express your true feelings regardless of the outcome, and find the courage to face opposition. All right, I love that. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great one.